So this is the last part of the written answers for chapter 15. So just define a student class with getters and setters and a constructor. An academic researcher wants to use this class to create student objects and arrange them in descending order, so largest to smallest, according to the value of their course average number. What is the most appropriate list collection type to use? Well, since there's an order, a descending order, then you should use an ordered list, so because it has a natural ordering based on the course average. Suppose that a researcher decides to use an ordered list to organize student objects. What must be done to the student class to support this? Well, the student class should implement the comparable interface. So the student class should implement the comparable interface of type student objects, and then should implement the method compare to, returns an int, or takes a TOBJ as a parameter. Just say student obj. Actually, we can just say return 0. The student objects must be comparable objects to elements in an ordered list. So just say this. Let's start again. Suppose the researcher decides to use an ordered list to organize student object. What must be done to the student class to support this? So this is a kind of a hard one, or I'm just tired. Suppose that the researcher decides to use an ordered list to organize student objects. See, they want to organize. A researcher decides that wants to use an ordered list to organize student objects. What must be done to the student class to support this? Elements in an ordered list must be comparable objects. The student class must implement the comparable interface, and it must provide a body for the compare to method. Elements in order list must be comparable objects. If the add operation tries to add an element that is a non-comparable object, then the method should throw a non-comparable element exception. So that's it. So this is part of the written, and then we'll do the next chapter after.